Okay, Detroit Lions preseason game number 1 coming up. But before that, I want to talk about a standout from training camp that we're just not talking enough about. I mean, we're talking about the new players that we acquired from free agency and the rookies. Of course, you want to know how's Laporta, how's Gibbs, how's Brian Branch, how's CJ Gardner Johnson, right? Those guys are getting the attention. They're really standing out, which is awesome. But they're new guys too, so you got that combination. But there's another guy that is going to be very important to our team. There's a couple that we're not really talking about, but they are making plays, stacking good days together. So we'll get to that in just a second. But first, what year did you start watching the Detroit Lions? Let me know in the comments. What year do you remember being like, yeah, you know what? I kind of started watching them at this point. For me, it was like 95, 96. I would have been 10 years old ish and just started to be like, all right, Barry Sanders, Silverdome, Scott Mitchell, Wayne Fonts. It's like, okay, we're kind of, we're good, but we're not great, kind of in the playoffs there a little bit. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, or let me know your year in the comments. So Pride of Detroit did 7 best Detroit Lions performances in joint practices. Okay. And so the guy I'm going to show you, not only did he do good in joint practices, but I've seen other articles where he's just doing good in training camp in general. Derek Barnes, cool. Good to see. Josh Pascal, and I'm getting to my guy. This is not even my guy yet, but Josh Pascal has been slowly stacking days, and he's getting very hard to ignore. As a player capable of creating pressure both from the edge and when he kicks inside, Pascal is getting a lot of opportunities with the second team defense, which seems about right? He's going to be a rotational guy right now, but has the ability to play a lot if he needs to. But we'll probably see him coming in and coming out. So Josh Pascal's one of them. But the guy that I love, and Jahmyr Gibbs, of course, we've been hearing about him. I'll get back to him in a second. Wait a second. Where'd he go? Hold on. It's there we go. John Cominsky. John Cominsky is a guy that's so important for us. And take a look at this. He was reported very disruptive in day 1, and I saw glimpses of that when I focused on the defense in day 2. Detroit has been playing him in the first team defense as an interior defender in 5-man fronts, as an edge with second team and 4-man fronts. So he is right, as we know, going to be right in the rotation. He's in and out. He's inside. He's outside, depending on the down and distance. John Cominsky, remember what happened last year? We lose him. We had other factors, of course, but when we lost him after a couple weeks into the season for about 4 or 5 weeks, I mean, we weren't, something was missing. Aiden Hutchinson wasn't getting the pressure. We weren't getting the pressure from the inside. And then Cominsky comes back. And again, it's not all correlated to him, but we just start winning. Defense is doing well. And he's getting push on the inside and allows the quarterback then to kind of have to move. And here comes Hutchinson. The whole thing just really works together. So John Cominsky is one. I'm so happy to hear from him. Haven't seen much on him at all. Or excuse me, hadn't paid enough attention to John Cominsky. It was just kind of like, all right, I care about the new guys. And then you start digging back into it. It's like, oh yeah, John Cominsky is doing well. Another one, Marvin Jones. Craig and I have talked about the wide receiver position is interesting to us because we're not that great there. What we have is a top 5 wide receiver in Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then what? Because Jameson Williams is supposed to be that outside go guy. And now what do you have? Well, we need somebody else to step up. And Marvin Jones, at this point in his career, he's not going to win them with speed or agility, but a good player adapts and learns how to win in new ways. Jones has become a near elite contested catch receiver, and this was on display. Yeah, I saw a couple things. Let's see if we can catch this. I don't know if it'll work. There he goes. Beautiful. He's just smooth. He's like Josh Reynolds, but like a little bit more athletic and not as tall, but can do things with his body. Like, he is really good. I remember that last year in Jacksonville, just seeing him do a lot, just up in the air, getting things. So love him. Now let me go back up to we talked about Josh Pascal, Derek Barnes. Jahmyr Gibbs is man, what if he really is like amazing? I mean, seriously, we just haven't seen anyone really like him for a while, and we've been trying to find him. Remember, we like drafted Amir Abdullah. We had Reggie Bush for a while. All good, but man, if you could just get a real, I mean, he looks faster, stronger, better hands than those guys. Again, I mean, just seeing practice clips, so I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, what the heck? Jameer, what am I looking at? I mean, the one where he roasted the Giants linebacker, it almost didn't. It's almost like, is that guy not good or what? Because he just took off so fast from him. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, specifically on John Cominsky. We've talked about Charles Harris even, because again, Charles Harris is new, not new, but he's back. So I was like, how's he doing? How's he look? But John Cominsky, even Aiden Hutchinson, we haven't really talked a lot about, and he's like a star. Penei Sewell, star. I don't know if you saw that clip today, but he went one-on-one with Thibodeau, and oh, I mean, just stonewalled him. And it's like, geez, that is the stuff. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Excited about the preseason game coming up. Can't wait for it. And just really, season's right around the corner. Can't wait. See you on the next one.